Robert Downey Jr.'s life. Robert Downey Jr. was born on April 4, 1965, in Manhattan, New York City. He grew up in a family that was deeply immersed in the world of entertainment. His father, Robert Downey Sr., was a filmmaker and actor, and his mother, Elsie Ann Ford, was an actress. From an early age, Robert was exposed to the world of cinema, but unfortunately, that also meant he was introduced to drugs. At just 6 years old, his father allowed him to try marijuana, and this early exposure to substances would go on to shape his troubled teenage years. Growing up in a creative but chaotic household, Robert had an unconventional childhood. After his parents divorced, he moved to California with his father. The entertainment industry was always calling to him, and by the age of 10, he was already making appearances in his father's films. However, it was during his teenage years that Robert's talent began to shine. He was a natural actor, and by the mid-1980s, he was making a name for himself in Hollywood. He became a member of the Brat Pack, a group of young actors who starred in some of the most iconic coming-of-age films of the era. His breakout role came in the 1987 film Less Than Zero, where he portrayed a drug-addicted rich kid, a role that mirrored his own life in many ways. But while Robert was gaining recognition for his acting, his personal life was falling apart. He was struggling with substance abuse, and it began to overshadow his career. Despite his personal issues, Robert's talent could not be ignored. In 1992, he received critical acclaim for his portrayal of Charlie Chaplin in Chaplin, a role that earned him an Academy Award nomination for Best Actor. But the darker side of his life continued to take its toll. His addiction to drugs spiraled out of control, and by the late 1990s, he was arrested multiple times for drug-related offenses. His struggles with addiction led to him being fired from several high-profile projects, including the popular TV show Ally McBeal. For many, it seemed like Robert Downey Jr.'s career was over. But what followed was nothing short of a miracle. After years of battling his demons, Robert decided to take control of his life. In the early 2000s, he committed himself to rehab and therapy. With the support of his family, friends, and future wife, Susan Levin, he began his journey of recovery. It wasn't easy, and there were setbacks, but slowly, he started to rebuild his life and career. His comeback started in 2003 with the film Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, which showcased his incredible talent and versatility. But it was in 2008 that Robert's life truly changed. He was cast as Tony Stark in the film Iron Man, the first movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The character of Tony Stark, a genius billionaire who becomes the superhero Iron Man, was a perfect fit for Robert, and the film was an instant hit. Iron Man was not just a commercial success, it marked the beginning of Robert's rise to superstardom. As part of the MCU, Robert starred in several successful films, including the Avengers series, Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3, Captain America, Civil War, and Avengers: Endgame. His portrayal of Tony Stark made him one of the most beloved actors in the world. Fans fell in love with his charismatic, witty, and flawed character, and Robert's portrayal of Tony Stark became iconic in the world of superhero films. But even as he reached the pinnacle of his career, Robert never forgot his roots. He remained grounded, continuously reflecting on his past struggles and how far he had come. His story became a symbol of redemption, proving that no matter how many times you fall, you can always rise again. In 2020, Robert appeared in Dolittle, a film in which he played the eccentric doctor who could communicate with animals. While the film didn't perform as expected at the box office, Robert's commitment to his craft remained undeniable. He also continued to take on diverse roles, proving that he was not just a superhero on screen but a versatile actor who could bring depth to any role. Robert Downey Jr.'s journey has been a roller coaster ride of highs and lows, but it is a testament to the power of resilience, talent, and self-belief. Today, he is not just one of the highest-paid actors in Hollywood but also an inspiration to millions around the world who face their own battles. His story proves that no matter how dark the road may seem, there is always hope for a new beginning. From a troubled young boy struggling with addiction to one of the most iconic actors in the world, Robert Downey Jr.'s life is a story of redemption, perseverance, and the power of change. His transformation from Hollywood's troubled star to a global icon is one of the most remarkable comebacks in the history of cinema. And it is a journey that continues to inspire generations of fans around the world. Thanks.